Hi, my name is Solomon Kinyanjui, and I'm a 2023 Brewer graduate, and I was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. When I was in pre-K, I was in special classes, and then in kindergarten, I was in inclusion with the general education. Then in the first grade was the first actual year that I get to be in general education.
Hi, my name is Tashonda Rankin. I'm the mother of Solomon Kinyanjui. And when Solomon was first diagnosed with autism, I pretty much knew, and I asked all those questions that parents ask, what does this mean? How is he going to be? How is he going to grow up? What's going to happen to him? At the time, I didn't know about the pre-K and the PPCD program that was in place. I just kind of brought the records I have to special programs and said, this is, what does this mean for my son? How is he going to get educated? And they took those, the information that I had, they gave him the test that he needed, and they basically overall just said, we'll take it from here as far as his education, and that is exactly what they did. I can't say enough about them. The teachers were always very informative to me. The diagnosticians were always communicating with me. It seems like when I was at those ARD meetings, he truly had an entire team that was dedicated to his success. And so that's what that happened literally from the time we got here until his last ARD meeting when he graduated.
No, not at all, because I have not went through that before. I've not able to experience that. But if I were to experience it, I would use it as motivation to do better in life. When I was in the first grade, people used to teach me how to tie my shoes and to do my work and to help me on how to do math and how to write and how to read. And also the teachers used to help me on that as well as the resources. So I never had to experience the bullying of the people with autism or any other disability.
So of course the next question and concern for any parent is, how are the students going to treat him? So I just had to trust not only that the teacher was able to make sure that he was in the best environment, but that the teacher would be able to handle any situation that came about, and that is exactly what happened. Of course, as Solomon has explained as well, he didn't have any issues with the students. They took a real interest in him and treating him as any other student, but they gave him the help that he needs. They gave him, helped him when he needed help. They showed him where to go, what to do, and they were always taking care of him. I may get a little teared up.
That's awesome. If I could give my teachers any advice, I would try to ask if your students need help and treat your students like you're their best students. You're your best student, and that will make you successful. So one of the most fun activities I did when I was in high school was Blue Crew, and it's basically a hype crew where you can hype up the student section and you get to run flags every time you score a touchdown. And the other thing I was in was Brewer Student Council. I was also in choir, and I was also in Special Olympics, track, bowling, and basketball. You can be in multiple sports when you're in Special Olympics, and I thought it was fun. So for the past 2 years, I've been working at AMC Theaters, and it's been a really good job. I mean, it's my first job that I've ever worked at, and it's going really good. And I'm planning on going to TCC for aviation, to pursue my aviation and pilot career. And then once I finish with that for 2 years, then I'm going to go to the pilot school that my dad is now working at. So the educators here made me want to pursue college by asking me a lot of people. I've been asked 1,000 times by educators and students about, like, what do I want to do after high school, what do I want to be when I grow up, and stuff like that. And they also be saying, oh, I can do what I want to do. And it's not just the educators and students, it's also my parents and my family and my friends that make me want to pursue my dreams and my dream of becoming a pilot.
The main issue, I guess, what comes up is that the word or the concept of normal and different. And so I know that, and I have experience with that because I have 2 children. I have one child that's autistic and one child that's not. That's considered quote unquote normal. And it's just recognizing the difference and understanding that difference doesn't mean not normal, not better or worse, and not good, and casting a negative connotation on a person with a disability that may be different or not, like everyone else.
At graduation, I was pretty excited to graduate, and because it has been a long journey it has been a fun journey, and I couldn't believe it is coming to an end. And it felt good when my family was cheering me on and all of my students was cheering for me. And I just wanted to thank my educators, my family, and all of my fellow students for giving me the perfect school experience possible. And I just want to thank you guys.